guys, today I'm reviewing the numbuzin NAD No.9 PDRN Glow Boosting Toner. And really quick, subscribe to my channel if you've found any of my reviews helpful. Check out my weekly newsletter bulletin, subscribe to that. And I've got a little picture of myself when I was 4 years old. I almost said the year, but I'm not that old. I'm 25, come on. Anyway, it says, to Grandma and Grandpa love Sarah, 4 years old. How cute, at nursery school. And my bangs are crooked, like every picture I'm in from from this age on up, every picture my bangs are crooked because my mom would always trim them at the last minute. You can see them crooked. Anyway, super cute. Anyway.
That was like 1999, right?
That was like a couple years ago. This was literally like, this was right before COVID started, picture. Anyway, okay, so I'll get real. Let me talk about the NAD No.9 Essence Toner. They call it a toner. So they say with NAD plus salmon, PDRN, and 50 types of peptides, this toner boosts skin elasticity and revitalizes skin to reveal a radiant glow from within. This formula's all-natural violet shimmery hue is derived from vitamin B12 and ceramides, non-comedogenic formula, and gentle for suitable and sensitive skin. Suitable for sensitive skin. I will do a pH test in here and everything in a second. So, okay, first criteria is packaging. We've got it in a plastic bottle, nothing too revolutionary about it, nothing too terrible about it. Although I have a feeling this probably won't last that long, but I have a feeling if it lasts a long time, this top would start to flake off and the shimmers would get everywhere. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does contain t-Butyl alcohol, which is actually, it's a solvent ingredient, can be used for a mixture of things. I'm trying to remember how far down the ingredient list this was because it can be kind of drying. But if you use it in a good routine with other hydrating products and things like that, it shouldn't be much of an issue, except for those with the most sensitive or most dry skin. So it is about a third of the way down on the ingredients, so likely not a whole ton of it, but for some people it could be something to note. But for me, my skin's pretty dry and sensitive. I haven't had any issues with it, so... in terms of fragrance, there's no fragrance ingredients. It has no real noticeable scent to it. It is made in Korea. Let me do a quick pH test for you. So, pH isn't typically a huge deal for a toner unless it's like an exfoliant or something like that, but I know somebody will be curious, so I might as well just test it now and get it out of the way. So, pH of this looks to be, I would say, about 5, maybe just over a little bit of 5.5-ish, so no issues with that. Okay, in terms of ease of use, so I have been using this one kind of like a toner typically, so I'll apply this with a cotton pad, smooth it over my skin, and very nice. They also recommend you can just pat it onto skin like an essence, so no issues with that. It absorbs pretty nicely. I think it sets quickly, probably because of that t-Butyl alcohol. I have a feeling if they didn't include the alcohol in there, it might take a lot longer to soak in, but because of that, it soaks in pretty quickly. And then they recommend patting it on your skin to enhance absorption. Very easy to use, sets to a non-sticky finish that has a little bit of a glow to it. In a second, it'll fully soak in, and then I'll let you know. I applied a little bit much, but not too tacky or anything like that. And then you can apply your products afterwards, your sunscreen, serums, stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to talk about the ingredients in 1 second because there's a lot of them. So I'm going to quick go to animal testing. In terms of animal testing, this is cruelty-free, so no issues with that. In terms of the performance, okay, it's soaked in. It feels really nice on skin. It gives skin kind of a glow. Feels nice. It leaves skin looking like a slight glow, but it's not greasy or anything like that, so that's nice. Gives skin kind of a more plumped appearance. Works well in conjunction with other skincare products. I haven't had any issues layering it with other products. And for what it promises, it says this toner boosts elasticity, revitalizes skin to reveal a radiant glow from within. I would say it does that for the most part. Don't get too excited over all of the peptides because there's a small amount of each of them. If you really need peptides for anti-aging, you're going to want to go with a serum that has a more concentrated amount. It's got 50 of them in here, but it's got small amounts. However, some peptides do work amazingly in very small amounts. So that's something to consider. But for really anti-aging purposes, if that's a main concern, you're going to want retinols in your products. You're going to want vitamin C in your daytime routine. You're going to want a full rounded routine. This can't do it all in one step, but it's nice to get the all of the peptides in there. So for acne-prone skin, we have a few ingredients of note. We've got cetearyl alcohol, palmitic acid, stearic acid, mystric acid, and lauric acid. So 5 ingredients, and many of those are very comedogenic, so keep that in mind. So pretty friendly for dry, normal skin types, not super friendly for acne-prone skin, and not as friendly for very, very sensitive skin. In terms of the price, it's pretty affordable. So it's 150 milliliters, it's 5 ounces, and it retails for about 17 bucks. So it's pretty affordable, depending on how you use it. So not a bad price, in my opinion. Okay, let me go back to the ingredients, and then I'll talk about the it factor. Okay, we've got niacinamide, skin brightening, anti-acne. We've got several sugar-derived humectants, such as Glyceryl glucoside, Xylitylglucoside, Anhydroxylitol. Xylitol and glucose, they're all sugar-derived humectants. We've got vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. We've got sodium DNA, which is also known as salmon, PDRN. Suppliers say this ingredient helps with elastin production in skin, calming redness and irritation, and wound healing in skin. It's starting to show up in everything. It's the new hyped it ingredient. I'm not totally sold that it's like this amazing game-changing ingredient like I am with some other peptides and things like that, but I haven't seen anything that makes it sound like it's bad for skin, so that's good. We've got adenosine, berry repairing, ceramide, berry repairing, sunflower seed oil, a good emollient. We've got neem extract, which is an antioxidant, ivy gourd, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, aloe, which is a great soothing ingredient. We've got eggplant, which is skin conditioning, turmeric, great for brightening skin, vitamin B12, skin conditioning, hydrolyzed collagen, which is a good hydrating ingredient. Then we've got that NAD+, which is a potential anti-aging ingredient that may be potentially helpful with collagen maintenance in skin as well as brightening skin. It's still really, really new topically. So there's a lot of supplements that contain it, but as far as topical use, it's still pretty darn new. We've got resveratrol, great antioxidant, P-peptide. Then we've got 50 different peptides. The stars of the show, in my opinion, for the peptides in here are SNAP-8, great peptide, the Glyceryl peptide, which is known to help with under-eye puffiness and eye lines and wrinkles. We've got the arginine peptide, thymulin-4, collarin, Syncol peptide, matrixyl synthesis peptide, nutrizin peptide, which is a great soothing peptide, and then we've got epidermal growth factor peptides. So 50 of them. I'm not going to list them all, but those are the stars of the show. They're all really well-known peptides. Most of them are still pretty new still. Okay, last category is the it factor. It's a nice, wonderful toner. I mean, my skin has a nice glow after I use it. It's very unique. I cannot find any close dupes or alternatives at all to this one. There aren't any dupes or alternatives. So if you want something with NAD+, resveratrol, and 50 peptides, this is it. There's no alternative really close that I've found. I guess the closest alternative would probably be their NADCyl essence, which is totally different than toner. It's a serum, really. I love the inclusion of 50 peptides, even in small amounts. I'm a big fan. Yeah, and might as well expose your skin to as much of these ingredients that are beneficial, unless you have very reactive skin. Definitely do a patch test with the t-Butyl alcohol. It's something to keep in mind to do a patch test, but overall, great product, and I gave it a 9 out of 10. It's really wonderful. Definitely will finish it. Certainly will repurchase it, and I'm really happy with this line from them. They've got some nice stuff. So anyway, curious your thoughts, if you've tried this out or not. Leave them below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.